Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today, I am making a video on the top 7 Dragon Ball figures that I got this year personally from my collection. I know there's a lot of figures that were out this year, but I still haven't gotten a few that I still want. And there were some that I didn't like. So, what I'm going to do is that this is going to be a top 7 from the ones that I bought for my collection this year. Um, so yeah, let's get to it. And I'm showing you guys all the figures I got so far for this year. I am missing Super 17 because I don't have them yet. I might end up getting them next month. But for the time being, these are the figures I did get for the year. It's a total of 12. And out of these 12, I'm going to do a top 7 um, of the best figures of the year. And then, mostly my opinions, and I'm going to give you the reasons why. Usually it's going to be articulation, mold, prices, things like that. So yeah, let's get to it. Let me go through these real quick so you guys know who's who. All the way on the far left, I got Frieza, the S.H.Figuarts Full Power. S.H.Figuarts Goku God. That's the Tontanar Toys Kid Buu. Up there is the Kong Studios Goku Black, the Maniacal Fit Goku Black, S.H. Vegeta God Blue. That's the 15th anniversary S.H. Vegeta. Let me zoom in on that. Vegeta God Blue. Then I have the Demoniacal Fit Gohan. Then I have the Black Hole Toys Jiren. I just recently got that. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. Tontanar Toys Trunks, S.H.Figuarts event exclusive Jiren, and then the Toyotaro edition of the Goku Ultra Instinct. So out of these 12, we're definitely gonna go through them, and I'm gonna I'm gonna list my top 7 for the year that I bought for my collection. Let's get to it. All right, and let's get to it. And coming in at number 7 is gonna be the S.H.Figuarts Vegeta God, the recently released Unwavering Saiyan Pride with that long name. Um, and the reason I have this guy on the list is not for the articulation, obviously. The QC, although the QC is definitely better on this one than on the Awakened Super Saiyan body, armored body. But the main reason this one is number 7 is because there's only 2 Vegeta God Blue S.H.Figuarts in existence. One of them costs about $100, give or take, depending on where you're trying to get it. And this one costs $35. And if you're, starting to collect, or you're new to collecting, and you want some more bodies, you know what I mean, for some more head sculpts, then this is definitely the way to go. Obviously, unless you want the dark armor, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. But for that value of building more figures or more bodies with this armored body, and then being $35, you really can't beat that. Now, if you don't like the faceplates, that's another story. Then you have to buy the $100 one. But like I said, for the most part, for that reason, this one is at number 7. Here we go at number 6. We have the newly released Super Saiyan God Goku. It's got another long name too, something about a pure heart. I forget the name. But this one is on the list, obviously not for the articulation as well. It's still the same. It's on the list because same thing, the value, right? This is a $35 figure. I think the previous one before that is an event exclusive, a little more expensive, and it also has the translucent hair. And I know not everybody's a fan of that. This one here has the completely solid hair, and then the original one of this form ended up being very expensive when I first started collecting. It was like $200, probably $150, $100 now. But either way, like I said, for the value, this is $35, and it has shading on it. I feel like it has some of the best painting on it. The shading, the red on the hair looks really good to me. It's got a nice, shine to it. And you just really can't beat it for $35. Like I said, you're going to save a lot of money getting this one. And obviously, in my opinion, this is definitely the best God Goku figure. So, all right, here we go. And coming in at number 5, we have the Demoniacal Fit Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The one with the father-son label. It comes with the Ghost Goku. This one here is on the list because I feel like overall, I think there's only 2 versions. Yeah, there's only 2 versions of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. It's this one from Demoniacal Fit and the one from S.H.Figuarts. And that one is expensive. Again, I've seen that one reach up to $200 at one point. It's been dropping steadily ever since this guy came out. I think you can find them for 100. So if you really still want that one, not a bad way to go. I have both, and I love them both, and I'm keeping them both. I like having both. They're both great, but I think this one for the overall value as well. The value is just insane with this guy. You get so much. You get this Super Saiyan 2 figure that also comes with blood, which is animation accurate if you care about those kinds of things. Or if you just like the blood in general. Like the blood for me is what really did it for me for this figure, as well as the hair being a little bit longer, like the strands were longer. And I really like that about this figure. This figure was about, I think I got it for $50. $50 for this figure as opposed to 100 for the SH version. Um, it's just a good value all around. I think everybody should definitely have this in their collection. If you want the other one, like I said, nothing wrong with it. I have both. I love them both, but this one here is it for that reason. And it comes with so many accessories. All right, and coming in at number 4, we're down to the last 4. We have the Tonsen Art Toys Kid Buu. I do realize this one came with a lot of QC issues. Some didn't like it, but I feel like as far as Kid Buus go, this is definitely the best one out there. The best one in appearance, looks, sculpt, the head sculpts. Um, and it just comes with so many, again, accessories. You get them for about $60. I have 2 copies of them, and I love them both. I wasn't going to keep the second one, but I thought it was such a unique figure, and I like Kid Buu so much. I just kept both of them. But and he definitely has great articulation. I think he suffers a little bit because he's short, because he's stumpy. Like there's not so much more they could have done with the legs. Like they're really tiny, right? They don't have nowhere to go. But they did the best they could. But overall, the figure does move great, and for that reason, this one here is number 4. All right, and here we go. We're at number 3. This is figure number 3 for me because this is the Kong Studios, now known as Beast Deities, Goku Black from the Dragon Ball Superhero series. It's definitely a 3.0 body. The legs move great. The ankles are great. And overall, the articulation is just a massive step up. And I think just having at least one of these guys in your collection is kind of mandatory, especially if you really like the way the mask looks. Obviously, in my opinion. And the figure looks great, and it's a little pricey, yes, but you do get the awesome articulation. Like I said, it's really definitely the first Goku Black 3.0, even though it is a version that's not really canon necessarily. But for that reason, I love this figure. It looks great, it moves great. And for that reason, it's number 3 for me. Coming in at number 2, this was really hard for me to decide because it came down to this one and number 1. Realistically, I feel like they might be both in the same spot, but I have to assign it. So for this reason, Full Power Frieza S.H.Figuarts is number 2. This figure is great, and it's only number 2 because I know not everybody probably likes this full power form. He has many forms. Everybody has their favorites, but it has the articulation, the updated articulation, and it's definitely insane. It's fun to play with. When I got this figure, I could not stop playing with it. I kept posing him and moving him around. He is just so smooth, kind of like the legendary Super Saiyan Goku. This is like definitely the awesome figure to go with that. And for that reason, it is number 2. Definitely a great figure. Coming in at number 1 is going to be the Tonsen Art Toys Trunks. And oh my god, yes, it definitely had some QC issues, tight joints here and there, but once you get past that, this figure is so sick, so amazing to pose, and the ankles are just like, he's got broken ankles. I always say they're broken ankles when they just move so far, right? It came with so many accessories, and you know, the S.H.Figuarts Trunks, future Trunks kind of was a little bit of a um slightly different take, right? I feel like this Trunks here, the Tonsen Artois one, is definitely the perfect Trunks, right? I feel like everybody should definitely have at least one version, and there's already multiple versions of this guy. And I'm still gonna try to get I'm still gonna try to get the new one with the big Super Saiyan spiky hair. I still gotta get that one. I'm trying to work my budget in there to try to squeeze that in as soon as possible, so I can at least have two. I'll have this version and the other one, but definitely with so many versions of this Tonton Art toy sculpt floating around now, I think there's like 4 versions at least, maybe more. Everybody definitely needs to get one of these. I feel like the articulation is definitely badass, and this is the perfect figure. For that reason, this Trunks is definitely number one. And that's it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, give me a like, subscribe. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, this was only from the figures that I own in my collection. I realize there's other good figures that I don't have yet, so I feel like it wouldn't have been cool to kind of talk about them if I don't have them. But let me know what other figures you would have put, or if you would have rearranged the list, who would you have put of number one? Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.